Hello Aries, welcome to your monthly reading for June. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. And this is a general reading. Some messages may resonate, some may not. Please take what resonates for you and leave the rest here, okay? But if you would like to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. You can send me a message and so we can then schedule a reading for you. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. In June, we will be in Gemini season in June. Yes, let's see what's coming through for Aries. All right, so this is a Celtic cross. All right. So in the center of the reading, you have Seven of Pentacles. And Three of Wands is crossing it. In the subconscious, you have Nine of Swords. And in the past is the Strength card. And in the conscious position, ego position, you have the Moon. And future, Six of Swords. Advice position is the World. And environment is the Four. Okay, a new beginning. And opportunities, you have Four of Wands. And then you are ending the month with the Star card. Okay. And Queen of Pentacles is on the back of the deck. So, yes, this is something to do with your home and your career. Okay, Queen of Pentacles here has to do with something you are feeling a little bit protective towards. Okay, so this could be home, family, or it could be a project that's very close to your heart, or it could be your career, your stability is something that's important for you now, and that's one area maybe you are focusing on, some of you guys. Okay, so here, let's see. When it comes to your emotions, you are feeling a little bit sensitive here. And, things may feel a little bit exhausting. Four of Wands here has to do with a celebration. And yes, a Star card here has to do with you feeling a little bit vulnerable. It could be an emotional situation for some of you, or it could also be your intuition. Okay, we will come back to that card. And then you are wrapping things up here. Something is completing and you are beginning something new. So for some, this is also travel. So let's see what this is about. Yes, travel is coming through very strongly for you. So when it comes to your relationships, this could either be your energy, Aries, it could be somebody else. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is ruled by Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, so it may have something to do with that. Siblings, friendships, maternal energy, and here, in the subconscious, you have Nine of Swords. So it could be that there are certain things that are something that is bothering you, okay, and you are thinking and replaying it, and it's only making things worse, so yes, emotions are so it could be that if you have lost someone, this is also maybe you are going through a healing process, and yes, So you might want to like take some time, make some time for you to rest, and also take care of yourself, so healing can happen. Yes, on the other hand, it could also be other things. It could be just you feeling maybe there are certain things you are, a project that you are working on. Four of Wands could mean celebration, like a function, so it could be maybe some of you guys are moving. So maybe you are buying a new home or things like that, and there is some like housewarming. It could be celebration. If it's not you, it could be somebody else. Maybe you are attending somebody else's party, some celebration. Okay, on the other hand, it could also be you investing in a property. Maybe some of you guys are buying a new home, changing homes, things like that. So there is you are wrapping something here, a completion is happening, and you are beginning something new. Look at this card. The World is the last card of the deck, and this is the first card of the deck. So yeah, endings and beginnings. So it could be any area of your life. It could be that, like I said, it could be that you are changing homes, relocating, or it could be something to do with your relationship. Maybe you are starting or ending or starting a new relationship. New beginning is happening in a relationship, or it could be something to do with your career. Okay, so this looks like it's an emotional, like a little bit sensitive emotional situation, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for you. Okay, so let's talk about these two cards here. So in the subconscious you have Nine of Swords, in the conscious position you have Moon. So it looks like for some of you this is internally how you are feeling about things. Okay, it could be that maybe you are thinking about past memories. It could be something that happened long time ago, something a current situation, and it's like you are beating yourself down for something. It could be lost times, missed opportunities, and things like that. Or it could be what happened, something that may have something to do with a disagreement, and maybe someone here overreacted, or it could be other things for you. So you are feeling a little bit regretful about things. So the energy is reminding you, okay, so that happened, now what? What is it that you can do about it? If there is something that you want to, if there is something you want to change or fix, then it's about taking action. And here that's what you are doing, Moon. Regardless of what's happening internally, maybe you are, some inner conflict is happening, but you are braving through it, Moon. Okay, so even if you are, it could just be tired. Maybe you are just tired, or it could be all the things that you have to do, things like that. On the other hand, it could also be sleeplessness. Maybe you are not sleeping well. Despite what's happening here, this is you braving through things. This is you still moving through it, still taking some brave actions here and moving forward. So but what I want to say with these two cards is just maybe you are again ending something here. What I want to say is you want to take care of yourself. Moon here is also about your intuition. Okay, and that's what this star card is also about. With these two cards, your intuition is very strong. This is psychic awareness. So if you are someone who is into spirituality, and if you are an intuitive, then this is you listening to your intuition and then acting accordingly. So pay attention to your dreams, your conversations, signs, synchronicities, because this your intuition is guiding you in a new direction. It's giving you, if you are, there is something you are doing, your intuition is trying to tell you something here. Okay, so you want to pay close attention and then act accordingly here. So dreams, messages, signs, synchronicities, conversations, and be aware of those recurring thoughts you are having. If there is something you are feeling bad about, then it's about taking action. So listen to yourself, listen to your own instincts, and then do what you want to do. Okay, so what you need to do. So strength is in the past position. So strength card here has to do with courage, and that's exactly what's coming through here as well. Regardless of what's happening internally, you are still pushing through, but it's important to know what is it that you are pushing through, you know, because when we are drained, we don't want to still struggle with things, because that's going to make us sick, you know, and it won't be helpful. So you might want to also listen to your body and take breaks in between, and you don't, instead of struggling with things, let things be in the flow. Go with the flow is what I want to say, you know. So yes, this may have something to do with communication. Maybe it's like, you know, it could be that you are trying hard to make someone understand something, make someone see your point of view. So this could be, you know, this may come through as control. So what I want to say is, like, when we deeply care, then it's actually misconstrued as control, because when we care for someone, we want them to, you know, do things, and we don't want them to, like, make any mistakes. We want them to be safe. So that's what I'm seeing here. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a card of feeling protective. It could be, again, when it comes to your relationships, it could be feeling protective towards the people you love. Okay, so that is, yeah, when we are overly protective, that can come through as control to the other person. So maybe that's what's happening here. It could either be your energy, it could be somebody else. You know, this is, yeah, something that you are struggling with, and that is actually making you, it's not making you feel good. So maybe the cards are reminding you to let go. Can you let go and let things be? Maybe things are moving in the right direction, you know. So release what you don't have control over, and have faith that things are going to be just fine. So this is in the environment. Okay, and this has to do with coming from a place of faith, and believe in yourself, trust, you know. So this could be you know, having trusting, you know, trusting in the way the things are unfolding, you know, and letting things be, knowing that it's going to be okay, it's going to be things are unfolding the way it should, you know. So this is trusting yourself. It could also be people around you, that they got this, and releasing the control and having faith and moving forward, you know. So regardless of where you are, who you are with, this is about having faith and trusting and having confidence. Yeah. So Moon, again, faith, braving through the challenges. So here in the center of the reading, you have 7 of Pentacles and then 3 of Wands. For some this may have something to do with your stability, something to do with your financial situations. It could be that there are a lot of expenses, and maybe that is things are coming up, and you're actually worried about things. So maybe you might have to stick to a budget, something like that is what I'm seeing here. So it could be, just be aware, just be mindful of return on investment where you are investing. What I see here is investments. Maybe you are investing in a property, you are buying, selling, something like that, or it could also be something to do with your career, or if you are starting a business or something like that. So there are a lot of expenses, or it could also be that you are building. Four of Wands may have something to do with home, and then things are coming up and bills are piling up. So maybe you are worried about your financial stability. And here with Three of Wands, this again has to do with manifestations. So manifestation is coming through very strongly for you guys. Three of Wands, Four of Wands, and then the star here has to do with wishes coming true. So it could be that whatever it is that you are worried about, maybe there is nothing to worry about. Maybe the support, whatever it is that you need, you will find it. Okay, so again, it has to do with faith and trust, and know that whatever it is that you are looking for, whatever it is that you are seeking, you will find it. You are ending the month with star card. So this is dreams coming true, wishes coming true. So it could be the help and support that you are seeking, or the guidance you are seeking, you will find it. Okay, so yeah, instead of worrying about things, can you stay, again, what I want to say is faith, and know that things are going to be all right. And Three of Wands here is, it could be that you are hearing from someone. Strength here has to do with Leo energy. Okay, maybe it has to do with a partnership, or it could be someone in your life. You will hear from them. Or it could also be that if you are looking for help or support or something, whatever it is that you are looking for, maybe the card is reminding you to reach out. Okay, yeah, your ships are coming, Aries. So whatever it is that you are looking for, you are finding it. So that's amazing. On the other hand, Three of Wands here is reminding you to think outside the box, look for new ways of doing things. You have to be a little bit creative, inventive, and come up with new ways of doing things. Maybe that will help you solve this problem. If this is financial, then this is about looking for new avenues, finding a creative way of doing things, so you are not spending a lot of money, still getting things done, things like that. So you have to come up with, so whatever it is that you are worried about here, the card is reminding you to think outside the box. There is a better way of doing things, and an effective way of doing things without struggling with anything. So know what that's all about. Okay, because I don't know your situation, what you are coming across. If it's about communication, here what I'm seeing is a little bit something to do with communication. It could be an argument, it could be some disagreements, but again, if that is the case, if you are not happy with the way things are going, it's reminding you to maybe let go of things you don't have control over. Remain gentle, listen to what the other person is saying, include different perspective, reach out for different perspectives and things like that. So you have to keep an open mind, and be a little bit creative and come up with new ways of doing things. Things are not as they seem. It could be that there are certain things you are doing, but the clarity is not there, and that's a challenge. Okay, maybe you don't know how things are going to turn out, so maybe that's the reason why you are a little bit worried. But again, this is about not so this is about just focusing on what's in front of you. Just focus on what the next step is, and then things will turn out beautifully. So you have to believe it. Okay, so that's what I want to say there. Be more present. Being present is important, and take care of what's in your hands and what's in front of you, and things will turn out beautifully. So Four of Wands here is about you reaching the finish line. So again, there are certain things you are completing here. Things have come to a full circle here, and there is a new beginning happening. This could be happening in any area of your life. It could be a project. Maybe you are completing a project here. Maybe you are relocating. Maybe this has something to do with a relationship. Or it could be, something to do with your health. If there is something bothering you, maybe you are doing what needs to be done and creating a positive change here. Expect visitors. Maybe you are traveling, or maybe you are visiting someone, or someone is visiting you. With Four of Swords, Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Moon, some certain things are weighing heavily on you. It's like, yes, you are moving past it. So whatever it is that you are feeling, it may have something to do with the situations you are coming across, or it could be, future, what's going to happen in future, or it may have something to do with your health. So whatever this is, like there are certain things that are like weighing you down, but you are also finding a way to move past it. Okay, but I would still say, even though you are braving through it, think about, like if there is something you need to let go of, is there something that you can do to make it feel a little bit lighter, easier on you, or can you, if things, so yes, so how can you make it easier on you? How can you make it a little bit lighter? Okay, so this may feel like an uphill journey. So what are you still holding on to? So this could be, it may have something to do with, internal, okay? So it could be fear, old fears may show up. So only this is a general reading. Maybe you know what this is all about when I said old fears. And even though you are aware of what's happening, and this is the shadow side, things that are hidden deep in the subconscious, our patterns, our beliefs. Sometimes when we are least expecting it, it shows up, and that's what's happening here. With this, it feels like those old fears are coming to the surface now. Okay, emotions, and that can make you feel a little bit vulnerable and sensitive. So just be aware of what is showing up and what the truth is. When I said truth, what I mean is, if this has the power to still, if you want to give it the power to hold you back, okay, because you have been working on yourself, maybe Aries. So this is a card of personal growth and development, okay. And it's we all have a choice, right? So you want to make the right decision here instead of making emotional choices and decisions. Just know like what is showing up. It may have something to do with a situation, or it could also be internal fears, okay, some internal conflicts showing up. So know how you want to respond to the situation, if you want to make any emotional choices, or if you want to rise above and be brave and take care of it. Okay, so you don't want to wrestle anything down. Instead, this is about just being aware and then making the right choices and decisions, right? So yeah, so there's nothing you need to worry about later on. So you have the moon and the star. You have a lot of major arcana cards here. So you have moon, star, then you have the strength card as well, and then you have the world and the fool. Wow. So these are powerful cards. Major arcana means some major changes, some big changes happening, okay? And yes, just be aware of the old patterns and ways of doing things, and maybe it's time to release, let go, and create the balance. And that's the new beginning that I am seeing here for you. So it has to do with, handling the situations we come across mindfully, maybe. Let me know in the comments what this means for you. It could be that maybe some of you guys are beginning something new here, but you may not know like what to expect in future. If this is, maybe you are concerned about your stability, but the cards are reminding you to expect only the best and move forward. Maybe this might not feel comfortable. This is pushing you out of your comfort zone. Maybe that's also the reason why you are feeling a little bit worried, because our mind likes to be in the familiar zone, right? So, but these are positive changes. Take it as an adventure. That's what this is about. Take it as an adventure. You have both the moon and the star. So star is about, so if you are on social media, if you are if you are an artist, a creative, when it comes to your creativity, this is about you being on the spotlight. All eyes are on you, Aries. So, and maybe you don't like that. Maybe you want to just hide and go somewhere where, yeah. So just be aware, like what is it that you are afraid of. So facing your fears is important. Strength card. So what are the fears here, and what are you doing about it when those fears shows up? So here it feels like there are certain things you don't want to deal with, but here it feels like you are dealing with it, So Yes, and that's how healing is happening here. So it could be, close relationships, whatever this is, you are challenging your own fears here, and you are releasing something that is not helpful, and you are shining brighter. You are, yeah, so this could be internal um, personal growth and development, but it could also be what's happening in your external. So it could be presentations, it could be meetings, networking. Maybe some of you guys are active on social media. So, and whatever it is that you are creating, it's beautiful. Okay, so yes, it's all about being confident, and you are taking some risk here. And this is also a card of confidence and not being okay with your own vulnerabilities. Looks like you're also having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. So that's the energy of June, because in June we will still be in Gemini season, but we will move into Cancer. Cancer rules home, family, and we will move into Cancer on the 21st. And what's happening in June is, Mercury and Jupiter both will be in Cancer in June. And Cancer rules our emotions, our home, family, and Cancer is also a sign of spirituality. And that's what I'm seeing here, strong intuition. Maybe if Cancer is in your chart, or if you are dealing with someone who has Cancer placement, then this could be, again, you focusing on home, family, togetherness, doing things with the people you love. It could be your community. It doesn't have to be family. Okay, it could be anyone who feels like home and family, right? It could be your community. It could be friendships. So this is coming together and doing something, and this is a little bit, yeah, it could be like a heart-to-heart conversation you are having with someone, and transparent, honest conversations. Yes, that's the astrology part. It could be that maybe some of you guys are going on a hike. Okay, on the one hand here, the strength here has to do with something to do with your abdomen. Okay, it could be some stomach issues, or it could also be, you doing some, when it comes to physical exercise, the workout program that you are taking up, it could be strength training, things like that. With this, it feels like, are you overdoing it, Aries? If you are, then you might come across some setbacks here. Okay, so you just be aware of how much you are taking up, and if your body really needs it. If there is something health related you are coming up, then this is healing. This, you are taking a break, and maybe you are letting go of certain things that may not be good for your body or your mind. It could be mental detoxification. So yeah, letting go of something, and maybe you are focusing on the basics now. This could also be, maybe if bills are piling up, then this is you thinking about, it could be you canceling some subscriptions, things like that. That will help you, being more creative and finding new ways of saving up money. So in the environment, there is someone you can completely trust, is what I'm seeing. So maybe you're meeting the right people and the right opportunities are coming your way. Some revelations, realizations is you are coming across some realization, some sudden revelation. So it could be your own intuition telling you things, and maybe that is something that's not making you, that's kind of, inner judgments. Okay, when we come across those awareness, when you like with both these cards, it's like you coming across some new information, new insights, realizations, awareness, revelations, and things like that. Okay, so, and if you are beating yourself down for what you are coming across, maybe it's about, again, just be aware of how it's making you feel and what you can do about it. This is about, the card is reminding you to apply, integrate what you are learning about yourself, what you are could be a situation, how, about something that happened long time ago. So apply, integrate what you are learning into this present moment, and that will help you make a positive change. Star here has to do with you moving in a totally new direction. It could be that, it could be something to do with your career. It could be that something to do with your business, or it could be personal relationships, weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, some celebration is happening there. Okay, now let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Queen of Pentacles here also has to do with inheritance, you winning something, things like that. So something to do with home as well. On the other hand, this is a card of self-care, okay, and this is you maybe, this is you focusing on your surroundings, your home. Maybe you are buying new things for your home. It could be for you, or it could be a friend. Okay, so abundance is what this card is about. Abundance, luxury, and you know what? Venus is in Taurus. Venus moves into Taurus on the 6th. I think now Venus is in Aries. Venus is in Aries now. So if you are watching this in May, Venus is in your sign. Venus is all about beauty, abundance, luxury, comfort, and that's what this energy is about. Okay, it could be that you will find yourself spending money on things, and maybe back in June you will feel a little bit regretful. Why did I spend? Because June is when you will be paying that credit card bill, right? Whatever it is that you are spending on now, you will be paying for it in June. So just be aware of this energy, Aries. Know like what's worth spending on, and also be aware of return on investments, things like that. Is it something that's necessary? Here this month looks like you are feeling very abundant. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a card message for this month I am using Whispers of the Lord Ganesha oracle card by Angela Hartfield. Celebrations, wishes coming true. It could also be you are buying something, a new beginning, a completion is also happening, and things may feel, travel is also coming through for some of you. And just be aware of sleep routines and also communications. Easy does it, Aries, being gentle will make things much easier for you. You don't have to struggle with anything, okay? So trust yourself, have faith, and looks like you are also taking some risk here. And also self-care is extremely important this month, especially if you are feeling a little bit sensitive, okay? because if you are feeling sensitive and if you are still pushing through things, that will make you irritated, agitated, and things like that. So just take that break in between, so you are not, so you don't drain your energy, because you need to save up your energy for something here, something that you are working on, maybe again a function. Okay, so the message for June is harmony, number 22. Remember, I told you, maybe you are focusing on the basics now, So number 22 adds to number 4. Number 4 here has to do with foundation. And number 4 is your energy, Aries. Your tarot card is Emperor. Emperor is ruled by your sign, okay? And Emperor is the 4th card in tarot, and that's the card here, number 4. Okay, so yeah, number 4 here has to do with foundation. This has to do with forming, being disciplined, and having a structure, a routine, and not getting distracted. So here, this is in your conscious position. With this, you might feel a little bit distracted, okay? So just be aware not to let anything distract you. What is it that you are trying to achieve and accomplish here, and you want to stay focused on them. When I said distracted, it could be opinions, it could be, people telling you things, but it's about listening to what's happening, because that might help you see things from a different perspective, from a different angle, and it will also help you see the complete picture here. But at the same time, you also want to listen to your own intuition as well, because your intuition is also strong, okay? Maybe you know better. So just finding that balance is important, so you know what you are doing and where you are going. And harmony is, yes, harmony in relationships is what I am seeing here. It could be your personal life, or it could be friendships, it could be work related. So whoever you are coming across, that's the place you are coming from, harmony. Maybe that is something that's important for you now. Yes, you are moving away from, things that are not helpful for you. Yes. So let me read this out to you. Look at this beautiful card. Amazing, right? Look at the colors here. That's your color, Aries. Yours is a fire sign, and that's what this energy is about. You have a lot of, world is ruled by Sagittarius, star is ruled by Aquarius, and then Fool, I think, is ruled by Cancer, and then Moon is ruled by the Cancer as well, or Fool is Aquarius energy. So this is, and then you also have Leo showing up here. So this has to do with your social circle. Maybe, your social life is gaining momentum. You are mingling with a lot of people. It could be networking, meeting, or it could also be family get together, a reunion happening. So let me read this out to you. Number 22. The card is symbolic of your personal beliefs and what will bring you happiness in your life. Ganesha is asking you to remember to radiate warmth and energy. Take some time to reflect on your personal values and attitudes. What do you believe? What do you believe will bring you the outcomes you are longing for in order to have a complete and happy life? The color orange can refer to a period of socializing, activity, and new adventures. Orange is the color of sacral chakra and is associated with the sexual organs and reproductive systems. It can symbolize happiness and love. We store our feelings, emotions, pleasures, sensuality, intimacy, and connections in this domain. How deserving do you feel? When you feel that you deserve good, you treat yourself well and require that others treat you well also. When the sacral chakra is clear and the energy is balanced, you are friendly, compassionate, and empathic with a concern for others. You will experience a very strong sense of belonging. Feel good about your life. Enjoy time with friends and do what's necessary to bring yourself in alignment with what you want from the relationship in your life. There you go. So this message totally goes with the tarot cards here. So it, brings everything together, what I was talking about. So here, yes, the card is reminding you to remain gentle and easy does it, Aries. There is no need to struggle with anything. It may have something to do with your personal relationships, okay? So be aware of how you are responding to those situations. And this is a card of, both these cards here has to do with compassion and empathy, listening, and things like that. So it could be listening to yourself and taking care of yourself, or it could be whoever is in front of you. Okay, and yes, your social circle is going through a change and you are beginning something new here. There's a completion and you are beginning something new. So yeah, this is the sacral chakra that the message was talking about. So this is where our power lies, so the card is reminding you to stay in your power. And yes, and also trust yourself, trust yourself and move forward. There is nothing to worry about. Everything is going the way it's going, according to a divine plan, is what I want to say. All right, Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please take good care of yourself and remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. If you like what you see here, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are and support the channel. Thank you so much for sharing the love. And what else? Yes, I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.